Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Today we're breaking down what IAO means in the fire service, a term you might hear on a scanner or in a documentary. IAO stands for Initial Action Officer, and this role is one of the most critical on any emergency scene, especially a fire. The IAO is typically the officer on the first arriving fire engine or truck. This could be a captain or a lieutenant, and their actions in the first few minutes can make or break the entire operation. When that first unit pulls up to a scene, the IAO's job begins instantly. Their first task is a rapid size-up of the situation. They're looking at the building, trying to figure out what's on fire, how big it is, and what's immediately at risk. They're mentally running through a checklist. Is anyone trapped inside? Is the fire threatening to spread to other buildings? What resources do I have coming, and what more will I need to call for? They might do a quick walk around of the building, what we call a 360, to get a complete picture of what's happening on all sides. Immediately after that size-up, the IAO has to establish incident command. You'll hear it on the radio with a clear transmission like, Engine 1 on scene of a two-story house with heavy smoke showing. Engine 1 is establishing Main Street command. This single radio call does two vital things. It tells every other responding unit what the scene looks like, and it establishes who is in charge. It brings order to the initial chaos. With command established, the IAO then makes the most critical decision of the moment, the initial action. This sets the strategy for the fight. Are they going to make an aggressive interior attack and stretch a hose line inside to fight the fire directly? Or is the fire already too big, forcing them into a defensive position to simply protect the surrounding properties? This decision dictates what their own crew does and what the next arriving units will be assigned to do. The IAO becomes the initial incident commander, or IC, directing all incoming resources until a higher-ranking chief officer arrives on scene. They're the quarterback calling the first few plays, telling the second engine where to get a water supply and the first truck company where to place their ladder for search or ventilation. Once a battalion chief or other chief officer gets to the scene, the IAO will give them a quick, concise report on the situation and then formally transfer command. The IAO's role might then shift back to leading their own crew on a specific task, but their initial decisions have already set the foundation for the entire incident. So, the IAO isn't just a title, it's a massive responsibility. The first 5 minutes of a fire often determine the outcome for the next 50. And it's the initial action officer who manages those critical moments. Their ability to stay calm, assess the scene, and make sound decisions under extreme pressure directly impacts firefighter safety and the chances of saving lives and property. Thanks for watching and learning a bit more about what happens behind the scenes in the fire service. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. Stay safe out there.